Chat, sometimes, bro, I was just talking about the Saiyan Saga in the last video, chat. I ain't gonna lie. I forgot I made this video. I forgot I made this video about 3 years ago, bro. Let me hear this. How was I talking back then on the Saiyan Saga? Let me see if my opinions have changed. Hold on, I'm curious. I'm curious about me.
When asking a bunch of people what is their favorite...
The Yeti! I remember the Yeti compression era was crazy.
Arc from Dragon Ball Z. A lot of people will lead with either the Cell Saga or the Frieza arc.
Actually,
to be more specific, a lot of people will tell you that the Frieza arc is the best arc from Dragon Ball, but the Cell Saga is the favorite. Because when I was asking my friends what their favorite Dragon Ball arc is, I definitely don't have an answer for myself. I know who my favorite characters are, I know what my favorite moments are, but I don't know what is my favorite Dragon Ball arc. So I'm actually rewatching the series. And
after further review, by the way, my answer, it's the Saiyan Saga. Ruling on the field is it's the Saiyan Saga. Saiyan Saga is my favorite arc in Dragon Ball. Yeah, throughout the entirety of Dragon Ball, it's the Saiyan Saga. It's rewatchable as fuck, bro. It's so rewatchable. I think when I'm rewatching the Cell Saga, when I'm rewatching the Namek arc, when I'm rewatching the fucking Buu Saga, 100%. There's moments, and I'm nitpicking, because all of these arcs are fantastic in my opinion, but I am nitpicking, let me be clear. But when I'm rewatching those other arcs, I feel like things can either tend to drag, or with hindsight, I don't care about certain things. With the Saiyan Saga, I always care, bro. I care about fucking Yajirobe of all people being the guy to save the world. I care about, I guess the least caring thing is Chaozu, but then that's made up for with Yamcha's death. That's so fucking funny. And that's another thing. The comedy in the Saiyan Saga, despite how serious shit was, it hit for me a little bit more there. Vegeta is, hey man, look, for every glorious king tweet about Frieza, Vegeta is one of them ones in the antagonist department. Nappa is such a force. Hell, Raditz is a force. Yeah, like it's so many. The Saiyan Saga for me personally just never dragged. All the manga accurate stuff, all the things that aren't, you know, filler, whatever, like all the canon stuff, as the kids would say, cooks. All of it cooks. Like literally all of it cooks. Probably gonna be somebody that boos me because I shit on Chaozu a lot. And there's gonna be a kid that boos me. They're talking about, what are you talking about? Did you even watch OG Dragon Ball? Know how much Chaozu means to TN? Hell, TN's moment. Yo, Saiyan Saga is my favorite saga by a mile. It doesn't go over top with transformations. The story cooks, the antagonist cooks. Every side character gets their chance, so there's none, you should be the main MC. There's none of that. It's Saiyan Saga's peak, in my opinion.
And yes, I know it's Dragon Ball Z, but I'm rewatching the series just to see what I would personally say is my favorite arc right now. So I'm reviewing it kind of critically. I'm also reviewing it nostalgically, etc., etc. It's just a straight up review about the damn arc.
Black and white
as I stated
edits
earlier.
The black and white edits for the culture. Y'all don't know about those. Y'all weren't dead for those. Y'all ain't ever seen nothing like these. Y'all weren't dead. Was after a cool JPEG, a couple more footage, then how we dodging the copyright with the.
As I stated earlier, out of all 4 arcs of Dragon Ball, I believe this is the most underrated one. And it starts with the fact that people forget about Raditz. Now, I'm not implying Raditz was a great character or anything. He was only there for 5 damn episodes, so even if he was, what's the point? And obviously, due to hindsight, he's not crazy strong as a character. He's not too likable, etc., etc. However, one undeniable thing that people do forget is Raditz was a big fucking deal. The only reason this arc is kind of slept on may be the fact that people started watching Dragon Ball Z from the Frieza Saga or something. Because if you're from Dragon Ball, again, Raditz was a big fucking deal. Any mysterious question about Goku, knowing the fact that he was already a quote-quote monkey boy, got answered when Raditz arrived. Why does he have a tail? The Ozaru transformation, the Zenkai boost, which weren't exactly defined in this saga, but we did realize every time Goku got the shit beat out of him, he came back stronger.
I like this guy. What's his channel? I should subscribe to this guy's channel. I should like this video. I should comment below.
Also learned that Goku was basically set out to destroy Earth rather than just randomly protect it. Radit's appearance to Kame House really answered a bunch of things about Goku that we never knew. In addition to that, one positive thing about Raditz as a character and his appearance was the fact that he wasn't on world domination time. He was simply trying to recruit Goku. Goku's denial to be recruited led him into being an enemy and therefore put his own life in danger. Raditz never had intention necessarily necessarily to blow up the earth. He may have said a couple of bullshit here and there, but as a character, Raditz was never threatening the earth. He was threatening Goku. Then obviously you have the fight scene, which by the way symbols so much because it was
he does both. He does both. To be fair, he does both. I think I implied it a little bit here. Like past Sage would be pissed at me doing this right now. But basically, Raditz is like, yeah, come Kakarot, let's go. No. Kakarot, let's go. In fact, give me a kid. We gone. In fact, we leave or everybody dies. So he does both.
Thinkable to think that Piccolo and Goku really had to team up just to beat this guy. Again, a big fucking deal. And this may sound dark, but to close off the Raditz arc, they're lucky Goku died. It would have been a whole different issue if Goku actually lived, didn't learn the Kaioken or the Spirit Bomb. Goku is a Saiyan prodigy. Let's not get it twisted, but no way. Just no way it happens. Nope. He's too far outclassed. In fact, the only hope
he's too far outclassed, and if I'm about to mention if past Sage is about to mention the time chamber, nah, Goku couldn't handle that.
Hope would have been Gohan. Speaking of Gohan, maybe Raditz's importance is stretched out right now, but Gohan's is certainly not. Gohan was a kid prodigy who at one point in the fight eclipsed everyone on the battlefield, including Raditz himself. It got so bad to the point that when he was vulnerable, Raditz was like, okay, I'm not gonna kidnap this guy because if he snaps, he might kill us all. And he wasn't talking about Goku and Piccolo. He was talking about Vegeta and Nappa. Obviously, I think Raditz is downplaying Vegeta and Nappa there, or he's just really sizing Gohan at the time. But the point is, Gohan plus Rage Boost was an insane character and an insane X Factor leading up to.
Yeah, he was dick-sucking Gohan there, obviously, for any person commenting below. And maybe I misinterpreted that. I'll reread it. If that's not a misinterpretation, which I don't think it is. But either fuck way, Raditz is obviously dick-sucking him. Gohan could have been as pissed as he fucking wanted. Vegeta would have one-tapped him. I agree with past Sage there. If the interpretation is true, yeah, he's definitely downplaying the fuck out of them. I'm clarifying that up for anybody that's going to chirp away now.
To the next couple of Saiyans' arrival. And we found out he was going to be forcefully trained. Sorry if that sounds a little crazy,
this is nostalgic for me, Chad. I don't know if this is hidden for y'all, but like,
granted, Piccolo's the strongest person on the planet at that moment in time, but he did just kill his father 10 minutes ago. All of the things I just covered was well-paced, unpredictable, and dramatic. Everything changed due to the threat at hand. Everything...
Nigga, I didn't go through puberty, but I became a man!
A corny one at that, because y'all know what I'm doing. Became a man, chat. Back then, I was a cool little boy. A cool little boy wanted to do YouTube, for sure. Now, though.
Let's get down to business. I went through all the dislikes. I went through all the Sage you fell off. I went through all the Sage or PC. I went through all the you're probably bald under there. Somehow I'll make a man out of you. Slowly but surely, I start realizing, hey, people that say that I'm a loser, people that think I'm corny, hey, fuck them. I go through things like basketball. I start podcasting even more. I change formats on Souls and Sage about 10 times. But then slowly but surely, I dove into the anime sphere. I start hitting the goddamn gym. I'm trying to make my way to 100K by my fucking self. I have a plaque on the podcast. I don't have the plaque for Souls and Sage, but hey, we got 100K over there as well. People have told me that I might just supposed to stay on the stream and shit. I'm not gonna be a good YouTuber. I learned, I balled up, rolled up my sleeves into a tank top, and I became a man. I became a man. Become a member. Subscribe to the fucking channel. Overall, though, past Sage for the most part, I pretty much agree with. Saiyan Saga is still underrated. I'll rewatch. Maybe I'll go back and rewatch all of the anime videos or finish the video on some members only shit. But nah, for the most part, I agree with what I'm saying in the past, man. I was becoming a man. We still got a long way to go. Take care, stay blessed, support the channel, man. I'm out of this mother.